After not having the chance to compete in a regular season since spring of 2020, the Liberty men's volleyball team are looking forward to a new year as they are excited for the opportunity to compete and showcase Liberty being one of the top men's collegiate volleyball programs in the nation.
And sitting down with me today is the head coach of the men's volleyball team, Caleb Vanderperry. Caleb, thanks for sitting down with us.
Thanks for having me.
Caleb, let's go back to the fall and talk about coming into this year, because it was actually going to be different than any year you've had since coaching. But talk a little bit about your fall semester and prepping for this new spring season.
Yeah, fall was great. It was great to be back in the gym with the guys. We did a lot of positional work, broke it down into small groups, a lot more attention, just kind of working on a lot of fundamentals, technical stuff. And then as the semester went, we had a couple fall events and got into a lot more 6-on-6, just getting ready for the season, which everyone was excited to have on board.
And I know that's probably different for you over the last couple of years, getting ready for the season because of everything with COVID. But yeah, let's dive in a little bit about that, because for your team, your guys were able to bond through a lot of adversity through this, especially over the last 2 years not having a season. Talk a little about that, how that not only helped them bond together, but kind of you could see the maturity come out of them too.
It's like our first year coaching, that was pretty normal up until COVID started, and then since then it's just been a little bit bumpy. Blessed that we're in the gym, so we're trying to keep that perspective, but also a little bit of adversity just in things being canceled last minute. We had snowstorms last year, not knowing who we were going to play or what the real goal other than getting better was. So I think the guys have been really close. We have a lot of seniors who have really set the expectation for the program, and then this year they're just excited to get after it with the clear light at the end of the tunnel with nationals and a lot of goals back in place that we can all work towards. So it's been pretty great.
Speaking of goals, I know one is definitely got to be excited about heading into the postseason for the first time in quite some time, actually since your tenure have taken over. So talk a little bit about just being excited to be able to have an official regular season.
Yeah, it's so exciting that the teams are back and able to play. I think just for volleyball, there's a lot of students at other places that are just excited to be back in the gym, and we don't know all of the ins and outs of how things are going to work for the season, but we know that everybody in place is trying to make it happen. So the guys are excited. We looked at our conference and qualifying for East Coast and just kind of our expectations for what we're going to try and do at nationals. And it's weird that we haven't been there and had a lot of experience in the last few years, but neither have the other schools. So we've got a lot of tough stuff on our schedule to get us ready, and excited for April.
And one of the things I know you're very excited about is being able to not only host 4 events, but you get 3 matches in the Liberty Arena, and you got to play in it last year. So talk a little about just being excited to not only play in the arena again, but actually fill it up with a bigger fanfare than you were able to do last season.
Yeah, that's probably the number one thing that we're excited for. Big change. The space here is incredible. Just getting a couple thousand people in here for a game is going to be madness. Even our old midnights in Vines were great, but a lot more seats are going to be full here just based on the space. So the guys are super excited to be able to showcase the team on campus. We've got recruits coming in, and just be able to compete against 3 really solid teams in the arena is going to be awesome for us to showcase the university and all the hard work that goes in behind the scenes to get where we're at.
And you always hear what the players are excited about, but let's talk about you. What is the thing that you're most excited about, as I said earlier, in your first official full season?
Yeah, excited to go to nationals. From the coaching side, that's going to be a good tournament, but I think just the growth that happens from now until then, getting to play in front of the fans and seeing the guys. Midnight is not always exciting for an old guy with a family at home, but seeing how excited the guys get for midnight and seeing their friends and the fans and some of the volleyball community in Lynchburg come out and support is just really incredible to see what those guys get to go through, and a lot of them in their final year. So it's been a weird 4 years for most of them, and to be able to wrap it up with a lot of attention on campus and a lot of expectations is pretty awesome. So I'd say I'm excited about just seeing their excitement and watching our growth in the next 4 months and trying to win a national championship.
Well, Caleb, we're definitely excited for you guys as well. We'll be able to compete this year. We wish you all the luck.
Thanks so much.